So today we will be revising our second chapter, respiratory system. So children, before going to the chapter, I hope whatever questions I am putting during the revision time, you are doing it. Yes, whatever questions I am asking you as a revision work, you are doing it in the class time. Yes, so please continue with that. Okay, now we will start our second chapter, that is a respiratory system. So we will see the key points and then we will move towards the questions. Now we already known that what was the main points of that this chapter. Yes, the respiration and the respiratory system. Yes, we know what is a respiration. Yes, what is the process of respiration? That is a breathing in and breathing out. Yes or no? We take in oxygen, we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. That was our respiration. It is the process of respiration. Yes, and the respiratory system means the organs which are working together to carry out this process is the respiratory system. Yes, so children, what were the organs that were involved in the respiratory system? Do you remember what were the organs? Yes, so the organs that were involved in the respiratory system were nose along with the nostrils. Yes, the nose with the nostrils. Then it is the windpipe. Yes, that is the windpipe. Then it is the lungs, and last is the diaphragm, isn't it? Yes, first it is the nose. Yes, the nose. With the help of our nose, the oxygen is being entered. Yes, we are able to breathe in. We are able to take in. We are able to take in the air with the help of our nose. That is the openings called the nostrils. Then with the help of the nasal hairs. Yes, with the help of the nasal hairs, and then it reaches to our windpipe. Yes, so what was the other name of windpipe? The other name of windpipe was trachea. Yes, through that windpipe. Yes, it is the windpipe is a type of pipe like, it is a tube like structure. Yes, then it is through the windpipe it reaches to our lungs. Yes, the lungs is a sac like thing. Yes, and we have two lungs, one at the right hand side and one is the left hand side. Yes, and we know that the left lung is smaller than the right one. Yes, then below the lung we have the diaphragm, isn't it? And it is a dome like structure. We have already read it is a dome like structure, and it helps the lungs to take in the air and give out the air. Yes, taking of oxygen and giving out of carbon dioxide. Okay, now we will make the next point was the how this process works. Yes, that is how does respiration takes place. We know we have learned two steps in respiration, that is your inhalation and exhalation. Yes, what was the inhalation? Breathing in, and what was the exhalation? That is your breathing out. Yes, and who helps to do that? Our diaphragm. Yes, we remember the structure of the diaphragm, that is a dome shape. Yes, when the diaphragm moves up and down, it helps our lungs to fill with air, and it also helps our lungs to move out the air, isn't it? We have seen that one. Yes, okay. Now the next was the breathing rate. Yes, next was the breathing rate. That means how your breathing happens. Yes, how your breathing happens, how much you breathe. Yes, how much you breathe. Yes, in 1 minute, in a minute, how much you breathe. Yes, what is the rate? Yes, what is the rate? What is the speed of your breathing? That means taking in of oxygen and giving out of carbon dioxide in a minute. That was your breathing rate. Yes or no? And we have known that when we perform some activities, some exercises, our breathing rate, our breathing becomes faster. Yes, we have seen because of the difficulty level of the activity, the number of times we breathe also increases, because at that time our body needs more oxygen. Yes or no? Because when we do some physical exercise or some activities, yes, we are running short of oxygen. Yes or no? And then at that time we need more oxygen so that we can breathe properly. Yes, we can breathe properly, and so we start breathing it faster. Yes, we start breathing it faster. We have also seen that adults breathe about 18 times in a minute, whereas the children breathe even faster. Yes, the children breathe faster, 20 to 25 times in a minute, but an adult breathes about 18 times in a minute. Yes or no? Yes. The next is blowing of air. We have seen how blowing of air helps us to warm or cool down the things. We have seen many examples that if you're drinking a hot milk, yes, if you're drinking a hot milk or coffee, if you blow air, it cools down. Yes, because what we blow out is generally cooler. Yes, but same doesn't go with the ice cream, because ice cream is a chilled one, but what we blow out, yes, what we blow out may be little warmer as compared to the chilled ice cream, so it can make our ice cream melt. So we do not blow out air when we are having the ice cream, isn't it? We have also seen that blowing of air makes the things burn faster or hotter. Yes or no? Because when we blow out air while firing the things, we are giving out the oxygen. There is lots of air which helps the fire to burn, isn't it? To burn faster and hotter. The next we have seen about the stethoscope. So the doctors use the stethoscope to check our heartbeat, isn't it? And breathing. Yes, they could hear the sound and they could tell us either we are healthy or unhealthy. So a stethoscope is an instrument that is used to hear the sounds of our heartbeats and even the breathing. Yes, so we have seen these are the key points of this chapters, and based on today's key points, see the questions. The first question is, when do our breathing rate and heartbeat changes? You have to tell when the breathing rate and the heartbeat changes. Second, what makes the fire hotter? Third, which factors affect the breathing rate of a person? Okay, so these three questions I will be giving you in the WhatsApp group. So please you write the answers by yourself within the class time in your EVS 1 copy. Am I clear? Please write down the answers by yourself in your EVS 1 copy during the class time. So I hope these questions are easy. You can write it. We have already discussed these points. Yes, we have already discussed these points many a times. Yes, while explaining the chapter, even today while discussing the key points. So you can write these answers by yourself. Please do this work within the class time as a part of your revision. And children want more information. I have already entered the chapter test course, chapter test marks in the Disalite Connect, and I have entered those scores which I got in your first attempt. Okay, many students I have found you have attempted twice or thrice. So the score which you got in your first attempt, yes, which you got in your first attempt, that one only I have entered in the Disalite Connect. So don't get confused with the scores that I have got this mark, but in the Disalite Connect the mark is different. So let me clear you this thing, that those who have attempted twice or thrice, the first attempt, in your first attempt, whatever score you got, I have entered that score only in the Disalite Connect. That score only will be noted down. Am I clear? So don't get confused on this, and please do this work in your class time. Thank you.